In this video, I'm going to demonstrate connecting to a text file, a TXT file, to create an external data range in my spreadsheet. So the text file is a file generally that's created in Notepad. It's completely stripped of formatting, so it can be opened in a number of different programs. If you've taken a career class of any kind and discussed electronic resumes, you're often advised to save those as text files because of this fact. So to start this import, I'm going to go to the Data tab, and over here where it says Get External Data, I'm going to click From Text, and then I'm going to navigate to the folder where I have stored my tutorial 11 files. And this is fairly important. You should have all of your files together in the same folder for these exercises. So there's my history text.txt file, which is the one that I want to import. So I'm going to click on it and then click Import, and this starts the text import wizard. And we've talked a little bit about delimiters before. Delimiters are symbols or codes that separate items in a table, for example, like spaces or tabs or commas or something like that. So for this particular file, we're going to leave it on fixed width, and we're not going to mess with the file origin. If you scroll down, you can see that there's some data that is set up in columns. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tell it where to start the import at. So you can see that the data actually starts in row 6, but the column labels are up here in row 5. So I'm going to tell it to start the import at row 5 because I don't need that other information up at the top. And I'm going to click Next. These lines with the arrows on them indicate where the column breaks are right now. And so I need to edit those. I need to add one between the date and the high. So right here on this little ruler, I'm going to click, point and click, so that I have a column break between the date and the high column. If for some reason you don't get it exactly between, if you click on the lines and drag them, you can move them. So I'm going to move that one over so it's between low and high. I'm going to move this line over so it's between low and close. And then finally I'm going to move this line over so it's between close and open. So I'm done creating my column breaks. Next I'm going to go ahead and go on, and I'm going to do a little bit of formatting here. So everything's in general format right now, but I want the date column to look like a date when I import it. So I'm going to go ahead and click somewhere in the date column if it's not already highlighted. Then I'm going to click the date format, and then I'm going to click the down arrow and I'm going to choose the YMD format. Then I'm going to click in the open column so it's selected, and I'm not going to import this column. So I'm going to click on the Do Not Import command, and then I'm going to click Finish down here, and I'm going to click in cell A4 because that's where I want this table to end up, or the upper left hand corner of it. I'm going to click OK. So there we have the entire text file, which takes up something like 785 rows, so I'm not going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of it. And that is how you import a text file into an Excel spreadsheet.